Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review of this W7 Legend foundation. It's basically the dupe of the Double Wear foundation by Estée Lauder. So I've tried the Double Wear foundation years and years ago. I actually have reviews of it on my channel because I had samples of it, and I also bought the full size, talking back like 9 years ago, 10, 11 years ago I had it. I remember I used to love it back then, because back then I preferred that proper matte full coverage look. Still do, but nowadays, because I am older, I'm 31, probably 32 by the time this video comes up, but yeah, I do like to pre-film my videos. But I am 31 currently now, about to turn 32 in a couple of months, and I prefer my makeup to look more dewy but also still have that full coverage foundation, full slap makeup, which I love, and I prefer looking like a doll. People say to me online and everything, and even in real life, you wear too much makeup, you don't need to wear that much makeup. And I just say, it's my face, I wear whatever I want. Just the way it is. Everyone likes their different looks. But before I ramble on too much, because I'm kind of in a bit of a rush, as I always am, I am going to go into this foundation and try it on and show you what it looks like, because I have no makeup on right now. So I have the shade Butterscotch, I think it says there. It's really tiny writing, which is a bit of a pain, especially if you have an eyesight condition like myself. I'm severely visually impaired, so I would have to take a picture of that and zoom it in on my camera or my phone and see the shade. It's really, really hard to actually make out. So W7, if you're watching this, make your foundation shades, even put them at the bottom there and put the shade name. Much better, I would think. But it is a lovely package. It's just beautiful, and I got it from Home Bargains for amazing. So basically £1 for this foundation. It normally is around £4 or £5, but yeah, I got it for a bargain, and do have different shades too. So I am going to use my primer. So I'm using this PS Primark Prep and Prime, or Prep and Perfect Fit on the Rich Face Base. It's basically the dupe of the Bobbi Brown one, which I really like. I haven't tried the original one, but that's how much I'm using. Just, this really, really does work well with the foundation, and it does kind of act as a second moisturiser, and I have done my skincare off camera. So yeah, I like to kind of use a good primer always underneath foundation, especially because I've got a few wee lines starting to come through my skin, which is not fun. I wish I still had a roost on my forehead, but I don't. But Botox sort that out down the line. But yeah, that's just a lovely base, and I am going to be using a dewy foundation primer. This Be Perfect. It's the Perfection primer in Champagne. One of my faves, and it has a wee pump, which is so handy. I'm just taking one pump of that. So one pump all over the face. I'm just going to apply this really, really quick because I don't want to ask about. So literally, I like to kind of whack this in everywhere, and look what that's my face. I have tried this on its own with this primer, and the foundation does look nice. With a non-glowy primer, it will come out matte. That's the finish of it, but as I said before, I prefer a glowy finish. But if you want me to do a look with it, with only wearing like a non-glowy primer, I'll do that for you. But yep, that's what that looks like. So I'm basically going to shake this bottle up, and I'm just going to take my finger and praying to God I don't get this on my top, because I just bought this t-shirt on Shein. It arrived like this morning, so I'm just praying it doesn't go on my new t-shirt, because I will be crying, especially because it's like a light pink colour. Just going to have to whack it like that. I'm kind of using my viewfinder, like the screen on my phone, as a mirror, which is a bit dangerous, but hey, at least I've got a mirror here. And where's my beauty blender? I've just using this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend that foundation out. And then, of course, blend it into the hairline, because if you are like a bleach blonde, like platinum blonde, it's a really nuisance trying to get the hairline blended perfectly without getting it into your hair, because no, I hate that. Like, I literally cry if I get it in my hair. That's why I'm so careful to apply foundation. But this one just blends out beautifully. Like, it literally takes no time to get that foundation blended. And of course, just down the neck. So that is one thin layer on my face. If you can see, the match is beautiful for my fake tan. I wish I was a skin colour naturally, but I'm not. But what I am going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit more just to build it up. So literally just taking my finger and grabbing more product, and then taking the sponge, and then I'm just gonna beat that into my face. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. It's like literally I rush my words, and I think it's because I'm trying to get this video done. I'm rushing, so I'm just flipping, mumbling and jumbling my words up, which I hate. I tend to kind of, when I am rushing about a bit when I'm trying to do a video, I tend to just flip and panic myself, and I'll try to get the words out really quick, and then I end up like slowing myself down because I have to repeat myself, which is not good. But I just have to learn to be a bit more paced but still get things on, do you know what I mean? Try to find that balance. Yeah, but see, doing the hairline, no, that's the one thing that keeps you back doing foundation, especially if you've got lighter hair. Like, my hair is white. So I am going to go off camera, do my concealer, my powder and everything, and show you what it looks like. It looks quite glowy. It's 2 layers and the hairline still doesn't look perfect, but I don't want to put foundation in my hair, so don't judge me. But that's what it looks like. It does give off a glowy look because I do have that glowy primer underneath. Without that, it does give off more matte, but obviously when you first put it on, it's not going to look matte. It's going to have a shine to it, but it dries down matte. It dries down and it wears really well. So I'll come back and see once it's all done. Okay, so that is my whole face set down. If you wonder what I used, I did use my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer in the shade, I think that's Porcelain 2. Yeah, so it's really, really light. I mixed it in underneath my eyes with this e.l.f. concealer, the Camo one in Tan Sand, just to kind of make it not so bright looking. And I did use my Eye View by W7, another review coming up. It's their eye base in the shade 02 on my eyelids. Set that all together with my I Heart Revolution chocolate banana powder. It's just a beautiful chocolate banana powder. It does give you like a really nice skin tone and kind of helps set everything down. So it does, my face does look more matte, a slight glow coming through, but more matte and more kind of blended in. So I'm gonna come off camera, do the rest of my makeup and show you what it looks like with the foundation and everything done. Okay, so I have all my face makeup on and I've put my foundation away, but I'm just showing you my thoughts on this foundation just quickly. I absolutely love it. I hope you can actually see me in position properly. And yeah, you can tell like it looks really, really flawless. Full coverage, I would say. Light layer gives you more medium the full coverage. 2 layers full coverage, definitely. And the Butterscotch shade is perfect for my skin tone. Just love it, and I love how long wearing it wears. I was at a party last night, a wee family party, and I found makeup look flawless when I took it off at the same time when I put it on. It's really, really good. So if it's going to be for you, I would say if you're looking for a really good, affordable, especially if you get it from Home Bargains, full coverage foundation, and you can get it in your shade, it's for you. And if you want a dupe of the Double Wear by Estée Lauder, but you can't justify the price so much all the time, get it. It is very, very similar to it. And if you are looking for a really accessible foundation, yes, it is quite accessible, also online too. I'm not sure where else does in the world, but if you can get W7 in your country, then yeah, you will love it. And if you are looking for a matte foundation, like you don't really like the glowy look, yes, it's really, really good for you to give you that dull like look. And if you want a foundation that can go with any primer, I find it goes well with that face base and also a glowy primer, then you'll love it because you can customize it to your skin type. I do have a combination skin type, but obviously I'm mature because I'm 31, so I love to have a glowy look, and I can achieve that with this foundation with the primers I put on top of it, no, underneath it, and also the highlighters and contour products I put on top. And yes, so it's not going to be for you if you don't like that matte look. You could do a primer like I said before, but if you really don't like that full coverage foundation, then it's not going to be for you. Get something lighter. To have a Genius foundation, which is really, really good. It's not going to be for you if you cannot find W7 in your country, then try either double wear or try to get a different dupe for it. And if you hear cram, sounds cram, but it's dads with them, so don't be worried, I'm not leading them to cry. But that's off topic. It's not gonna be for you if you have sensitive skin. Say for instance you don't really trust cheaper products. Maybe try it out if you're not going anywhere. But for me, I do have slightly sensitive skin and it doesn't really bother my skin, so it should be fine for you. And it's not gonna be for you if you can't find your shade in this. Unfortunately, the shade range is crap. It's like 5 shades, 6 shades. W7, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, just please bring out more shades, especially more warmer and olive and neutral and darker shades too, because I think the darkest shade is like, I don't know what one it is, but it's not much darker than this, which is ridiculous. Because even though I have fake tan on, even with the fake tan, I would be considered medium to tan. I wouldn't be considered anywhere deep. But if W7 you're watching, just bring out deeper shades, even lighter ones too, and ones that aren't so pink. That's my only bugbear about it. Hi, so it is 5:30, yeah, 5:30. So I've been wearing this makeup for, I would say, a good, my hair is doing my head in, I would say a good 5 hours, 6 hours. I've had this makeup on, and the foundation, so I'm holding this camera at a really awkward angle. It's held up really well. It does wear away around my nose, but it's not well fixed. But that happens because my nose runs in waters and it's not nice. But yeah, it looks quite smooth on the forehead. The glow came through. So obviously I've used that liquid illuminator primer type situation, and it's came through, which is really, really lovely, and doesn't really look cakey. My bronzer kind of looks patchy, I don't know why. Maybe just wear and tear, but hey ho. I don't know why, it just looks awkward. I apologise for that. But yeah, the cheek area looks nice. So the only thing is the nose, then all foundation too, because my nose runs quite a lot, which is horrible. But yeah, that's the last check-in, and I'll see you after. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.